Biden, oh my God, you guys, he is Captain Pander Pantsing himself all over the United States right now. He is full campaign mode. And he went to, like, he held a couple rallies yesterday, one in Pennsylvania. Just look at the picture. This is a half an hour before the rally is to begin. There is no one there. No one there. And then it kicks off, and he had Kamala with him. And this is like, I don't know who exactly the audience is, but I know it's very, very targeted at Black Americans because the amount of it's unbelievable.
Because they're freaking out. They're panicking because they're losing Black Americans like crazy. So they're in panic mode.
They are in major panic and pander mode. And so I don't know who the woman is that introduced Kamala, who spoke first, but she even said that this is the Harris-Biden campaign. Like, and it didn't sound like she thought she was making a mistake. Listen.
Oh my God.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lena Mayen. Today I have a distinct honor of being here at the launch of Black Voters for Harris-Biden with our president and vice president.
Okay. She totally said that like it was legit.
The Black Voters for Harris-Biden. That's what she said.
Yeah. Why do Black people feel like they need to vote for these people? I don't get it. I mean, Biden has been in office basically for half a century.
Yeah.
What the F has he done for Black people? Give me one thing he's done. Tell me one thing he's done for Black people in 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
What has he done? And so he gets up on a stage and he's promising that he's going to do a bunch of wonderful things for Black folks. Like, what's he done? He's had half a century to do stuff for you. What's he done, Black people? I'll wait over here.
Well, and then it's just so predictable how they immediately do like the code switch. Oh, I'm in front of Black people. I better sound as Black as possible, I guess.
So gross and pandering.
It is vile. And so Kamala started out doing just that.
Well, I see people testifying.
Oh my God.
Can I get a witness? And
she is an embarrassment. She's so cringe. Like, it just hurts me.
And her white husband's like, what did you just say?
What did you just say?
Where'd that accent come from?
Can I get a witness? What?
Oh my God. And then she and Biden both bragging about how they are above the law. So imagine how much they constantly drill into the narrative. No one is above the law. Trump deserves to rot, essentially. And so they have no problem admitting openly that when the Supreme Court says, hey, you can't just forgive student loans, they're all like, yes, we can.
I tell you, I have a unique position as vice president to spend a lot of time with our president. And on this subject, I remember sitting in the Oval Office with our president, Joe Biden, shortly after the United States Supreme Court struck down our initial plan to forgive billions of dollars in student loan debt. A different leader, a different kind of leader, would have thrown in the towel. Not Joe Biden. Not Joe Biden.
Unreal. Yeah, what does Hillary Clinton say to that? Hillary Clinton is one of those people that's like, no one's above the law.
I mean, they all say say it.
Yeah.
And they're literally bragging now that they're above the law.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can't. And then he did it too. He did it right after her.
Supreme Court blocked me from relieving student debt, but they didn't stop me.
Oh my God. Rules for thee, right?
Right?
But not for me.
Really, it's kind of amazing that they just
remarkable.
say it. Mm-hmm. And then he went on to talk about, I mean, the way that he talked about Trump was so over the top insane. And then the fact that he tied in the BLM protests and called them all peaceful, it's just the biggest gaslighting. Like, it's unbelievable to watch, but it's happening right in front of us.
The threat that Trump poses is greater in his second term than his first. It's clear that when he lost in 2020, something literally snapped in the sky. No, I'm serious. That's why January 6th happened, when he unleashed an insurrection.
Oh my God.
Now he's running again, and he's clearly unhinged. He calls insurrectionists who stormed the Capitol patriots. Patriots. If reelected, he wants to pardon, quote, every one of them. Let me ask you, what do you think he would have done on January 6th if black Americans had stormed it? Think about this. What do you think would have happened if black Americans had stormed the Capitol? I don't think he'd be talking about pardons. It's the same guy who wanted to tear gas you.
Oh my God.
Peacefully protested George Floyd's murder.
It was peaceful, you guys. God. Oh my God.
I know, right? The lies that are coming out of his face and the hyperbole. Like he's such a fear monger, this guy. That's all they've got. That's all they have at this point because they can't run on policy.
Yep.
They can't run on his record. He cannot run on anything that he's done because like I said, in 50 years, he has done jack squat. He is a complete pathetic loser and he hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything. And Trump, on the other hand, in like the short period of time that he was there before COVID, he could actually run on a record.
And by the way, so too is the advice that you will receive from our friend Zach Abraham at Bulwark Capital Management. If you have a free risk review with him, which you can do simply by going to knowyourriskradio.com. So maybe you've already got a financial planner or financial advisor. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just have like some 401ks sitting around, some IRAs over here, some mutual funds over there, some gold over here. I don't know what you have. But whatever you have, I can assure you, it's always a good idea to get a second opinion about how you are preparing for your retirement because you only get one, you guys. You only get one. So you want to do it right. And the best thing about a free risk review with Zach at Bulwark is that it's free, first of all. And he's really, really good at his job. And he is shamelessly conservative.
Yes,
so you get, it's like the best possible, it's just the best possible advice. So sign up. There's no obligation. If you talk to him once and never talk to him again, that is completely fine. You will never be charged, but just do yourself a favor and get the free review. Go to knowyourriskradio.com.
And this guy has been there forever, sucking off the taxpayer teat, and he has nothing to show for it. And so he has to go out there and he has to like race bait. It's so gross.
Oh my God. And it gets worse. Like the race baiting, he turns it up a notch. In this very short clip, he talks about how basically Trump wants to erase Black history.
Oh my God.
And that he wants to write it, which that's a terrible line. What does that even mean? You know what I mean? Like history is what it is. You don't get to just rewrite it. Nicole Hannah Jones. You don't just get to make up shit.
These are the people that tear down statues. And
exactly.
And they're talking about us rewriting history. That's what they do. Like again, with the gaslighting. Stop.
Oh my God. So I'll let that clip run right into the next one, which follows, where he's talking about how racist like infrastructure has been up until his administration, but his brain breaks towards the end of that. So I'll just let those two clips run together.
We're trying to erase Black history. We're going to write Black history because it's American history. I promised we'd start to reconnect Black and brown and overlooked neighborhoods cut off by highways in the 60s and decades of disinvestment as a consequence of it, including here in Philly. Well, we're changed that with the Recovery Act. Right now, you see all the construction going on the highways around here.
He has no idea where he is.
He was starting to fade big time.
Yeah, and he was
starting to fade.
He's doing the whole like Alzheimer's angry thing.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
He started getting really, really angry. This is the thing. He has no clue. I can't wait for the debates.
Oh, I know. Oh my God, I know. Yeah, because there was another clip where he was his brain was breaking in real time and he was talking about like laying down or lying around. I don't know. You listen.
We'll never forget lying around and him lying around actually.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You probably are going to play the clip or a couple clips from Jill Biden on The View.
Oh yeah, that's coming.
I know it's coming, but like I know that his wife wants to defend him on all of this, and say that, you know, he's He's so sharp and bright and witty and just smart. Look at this guy, you guys. Look at him.
And then remember when yesterday we played the clip of him at that Memorial Day ceremony that Lloyd Austin was speaking at?
Falling, it's just totally asleep. Just
Totally
dead
asleep. 100% asleep for
Yeah.
well over 30 seconds.
Mhm.
And now he's bragging not about like anything that was said, not about the ceremony itself, not referencing Memorial Day. This is what matters.
Memorial Day, I proudly stood with a black man.
Oh my God.
What in the world?
Congratulations, Joe. You stood with a black man. Yay. Yay, you. Oh my God. Was that a stretch for you? You're racist?
I mean, it's so racist, right?
Oh my God. This guy.
So racist. And then because he's in extra pander mode, he's now saying that black men can do everything better than white men. Like he's literally saying that, you guys. If you don't believe me, just listen.
And there's two reasons. It'd be a wasted asset if we didn't, but I want to prove to everybody there's not a damn thing that a white man can do that a black man can't do or do better. I mean it sincerely.
He means it sincerely.
I ain't lying.
He's not kidding, you guys.
ain't
You
lying.
may think he's kidding. He's not
born
kidding.
A poor black boy. And also Puerto Rican. And also Greek. And also Jewish.
How are black people not so offended by this guy?
I don't understand it either. I mean, seriously, what is wrong with you if you're not offended by this guy? I don't get it.
Oh my God.
God.
It's incredible.